Yep, okay. We should still be in Mazdas here. I've done a Mazda 3, two Miatas, which sadly were not the reigning champions I wanted them to be, and I believe that there's one more, and that's going to be our rx3. Now, it's very light. It's actually lighter than the Miata. Wow, look at that. That's would you adjust. Look at that. Now it's pretty similar. It's about 100 pounds lighter. We're going to have a rotary powered car here, rear wheel drive, and look how gorgeous it is. Man, I just love that car. Interesting. I haven't had this color, so we'll pick it. Man, I'm just in love with the Mazda 3. Okay. RX3, I guess I should say, because there is now an actual Mazda 3. So let's go ahead and take this gorgeous little thing over to Lime Rock and see how quickly it can go around. Now the time to beat is 105.5 from the other Mazda 3, and it seems to be that the front wheel drive cars just do so well on this course. I think it's the long rollingness and the lack for these cheap cars. They don't have big wide tires or good sway bars, so they just can't keep that in. And of course, driver skill plays a lot to do. It has a lot to do with it. And I'm I'm feeling pretty bummed about my Miata performance. So I'll keep on trying, but let's just see how we can do with this last rear wheel drive, this gorgeous little Mazda 3 with its amazing rotary engine. Okay, I'm just getting a feel for it. If you're wondering why it took that so weird, it's because I'm trying to figure out if I can lean it in hard like I can not, like if I do with the Miata, will it lean in hard and I'll lose it? No, it looks like it's actually pretty much you get it in and that's its angle. Yep. Little differential issue right there, you see the smoke coming off the one. And that's why you upgrade your differentials. Let's see how hard we can throw it in here. Pretty good. Didn't have to brake, just lift. And see, I'm afraid I have to brake. Alright, yeah, that's looking pretty good actually. This is a lot easier to control than the Miatas were, which is surprising. But you know what? It is what it is. So, let's see what our first lap time is. A minute 10's, well, anything above a minute 10 is pretty bad. It's not going to be it's not going to take the top spot from the Mazda 3, that's for sure. Because the Mazda 3's first lap was, I believe, a minute 8. But again, I could be going a lot harder, and I'm just not I'm not the perfect candidate. I'm no Stig, that's for sure. That was too much speed and too late into the turn. Probably just too late into the turn. So, maybe a second faster, but it's not hard to be a second faster than your first lap. I'm going to keep on the gas here. Got to keep it in third. I keep forgetting because that hill is a tricky one. You think you got the gear right coming out of the corner, but then the hill, it for these low horsepower cars, it slows them right back down. You got to read downshift, so got to remember to keep that thing in third through the hill. There we go. That's pretty good. Could have cut the apex a little better, but you know what? I'm going to take it. So very slow time again. This is right between a little bit faster than the Chevy, the likes of the Chevy and the AMC Pacer, but it looks so much better. I'd take this any day of the week. Sorry, I have to focus, I have to concentrate through that section. That section for me is still hard. I've probably done, man, I've done so many laps on Lime Rock now, doing this series, and I still can't get that down pat. Could be that I'm using different cars, or I don't know, but lost a little bit of traction with 100 horsepower. That's pretty crazy. Turn in way early. Yeah, that's just right. That's not too early. That's just right. Turn in right is what I should say. Um, Same here. Just try and get that cone. Keep the gas down and keep it in line. I like this car. I think this would be a pretty decent starter car because, of course, you can upgrade as you go. But as far as stock form, it's just not gonna have what is needed to take down the mighty Mazda 3, or even for that case the Eagle Talon, which came very close, which is a very close race between. No, actually, it was about the Mazda 3 is still, I think, reigning champ. So I don't know. We'd have to test it. We'd have to go back through and put them all together and see. But that's what the leaderboard's for. Go ahead and write down all the times and make sure that every single car is recorded. I really wish I could get this thing to go a little bit faster, but every time I try, I end up almost going off the course. So maybe I'm a little too greedy. Fourth gear. Keep it straight. There we go. And we got one more lap left. I really would like to break 10. A minute 10 in this. But you know what? We're making progress, that's for sure. And this is a tough corner because, like I said in the beginning of the video, the sway bars and the tiny tires do not make for good swooping corners like that. That is the main difference between good handling and almost good handling. Like the Miatas, if they had just bigger tires, just wider tires, I believe we would have had a lot fewer issues with them sliding around the way that they did. Come on. I forgot again. Keep it in third. That's but you know what? It's okay. This isn't a blistering fast car, but it looks so good. It sounds so good. Come on, little guy. Stay on the course. Can we break a minute 10? I don't know. It's looking... No, dang it. Well, that's it. I believe that's the last of the Mazdas, so if you're not a Mazda fan, get excited because I'm going to be moving on from here. I'm not quite sure what's next. There's a couple brands in the middle there that might have what we need, so we shall see. I'll be posting up the leaderboard right here as I have been doing, and you can kind of get an idea where this little bugger falls. It should be in the middle, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.